Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Sci. I think by now we all know that the real and reality TV doesn't actually exist. So today in this video, we're going to go over some reasons why Pawn Stars isn't real. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Number 1, first off, if you go to the gold and silver pawn shop, you won't actually run into the stars of the show. Unless they're taping, where all the sales have been carefully mapped out, the stars of the show don't work the counters waiting for business. Tourists in the shop are so eager to get a picture of them that they can't risk it. If some other customer is accidentally photographed in the process, it's a violation of Nevada's privacy laws. Nevertheless, there are 50 other employees at the store who do the bulk of the day in, day out pawn shop stuff. The stars of Pawn Stars, if they're on the premises at all when taping isn't happening, are generally somewhere in a back room signing autographed photos, which are then sold at the same store for $25 each. But don't worry, you won't be buying it from them because they'll still be in the back signing more autographs.
Oh, sorry.
What was it?
300.
If you really want a value, then what you need to do is...
Number 2, like I said in the last point, the deals are all made beforehand, so the customers aren't always random strangers. Beyond even the pre-approved items to ensure good television, not every sale comes from a regular Joe. On one episode, an elderly woman brought in a 50s vintage Gibson electric guitar, which she claimed had been sitting under a bed for the past 5 decades. Rick called in a guitar expert who said it was the real deal, but he didn't actually inspect it the way a legitimate guitar appraiser would. He doesn't remove the pickups, for example. As it turns out, the guitar was supposedly already on sale in that same expert's guitar store, and the woman was reportedly the mother of an employee.
Dude, easily 10 to 12 grand probably. But I know somebody that knows quite a bit more about the artwork end of this. I'm not an art guy at all.
Number 3, the product placement. The show's production company earns a lot of money through blatant product placement. One of the biggest Pawn Stars sponsors is Subway. That explains why the staff are always eating Subway, or perfectly crafted sandwiches and Subway wrappers are sitting around, or why Subway sandwiches are discussed by their full menu name, you know, just like in real life.
That tear right there is gonna affect the value, but definitely really cool though. I mean, I've seen this album hundreds of times, never seen the poster in it.
Number 4, it's all about the merch. The shop looks almost exactly like it does on TV, but with a few exceptions. The show is carefully shot at angles so as not to show the huge amounts of souvenir merchandise the store sells. The back room is loaded from floor to ceiling with boxes of t-shirts, for example. Gold and Silver Pawn makes just as much money, if not more, from the sales of merchandise. The chummy stuff sells the best. And finally, the long-awaited number 5. Going to the real pawn shop is like visiting a Hard Rock cafe. Gold and Silver Pawn is a real working pawn shop in Las Vegas, open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. with a small window open 24/7 to trade in stuff for cash to fund any and all illicit Sin City adventures. But since the show has taken off, the shop has become much more of a tourist attraction than a place to hawk old coins and family heirlooms. If you visit, you're far more likely to run into a dozen or more tourists taking pictures than you are to see the stars of the show. It's more akin to a visit to a TV set or a pop culture museum than it is a pawn shop. Which is good because real pawn shops are pretty seedy. I think it goes to show that even if the show is blatantly fake, and when I say blatantly that's with a capital B-L-A-T, we can still enjoy the show for what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just trying to entertain us, and I think they do a pretty good job. But on that note, guys, we're going to end the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of our videos in the future. Goodbye.